Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Kahalal, La Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh, Basam Karpudash, Barakati Yahweh, Basam Yahweh, Basam Karpudash, the water, Yahweh, Basam Yahweh, Basam Karpudash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. Alright, now I want to show you that these curses, are still upon our people to this day, man. Alright, check out this video on this article. Alright, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Ontario migrant workers say they are treated like animals. An open letter under federal review. Alright, I'll play this video.
This is the wrong way to be doing this.
The volume is low.
It puts me in a bad spot and tell me I know exactly every single person in this goddamn room. Okay? This is not the way you do things. I know.
Alright, basically this Edomite, he's getting on them. He's getting on so-called Jamaicans. Alright, Benjamin. He's getting on Benjamin right here.
No problem.
Because they don't want to work.
This is no problem.
They're kind of on strike
if you choose not to work today,
because of the conditions that they got to work in, that they got to live in
some days you're working, some
while
days
working
you're not.
for these devils,
You
man.
can choose the days you want to work. That's not the way this works.
All right, so he's basically just getting on them. He's threatening to fire them, and if they get fired, man, they'll have to go back to Jamaica, man. They'll be deported. So it says right here, the Jamaican government visited a number of Ontario farms last week after migrant workers claimed they were required to work like animals in an open letter currently under review by the Canadian government. It says right here, these bosses, they think of Jamaicans overall. They think of us as some type of a slave. The way they talk to us, the way they greet us. You saw the guy was talking to him, right? He says, I don't want to say they're racist, but I do think it sometimes. And you're right, because they are racist, all right? It's Esau, okay? That's Esau, man. That's your lifelong enemy, man. This is bathroom breaks and bed bugs. By Jamaica Labor Minister Pernell Charles Jr. traveled to more than 10 farms in Ontario last week, beginning with Comiansky Farms. So they got to deal with bed bugs. All right, it says right here, he said this season he's been denied a bathroom break while out in the field or in a packing house and told its company policy to wait until an official break. Yeah, that's some bullshit. All right, they're violating labor laws there. But since these are migrants, they think they're not going to complain about the labor conditions. They're not going to say anything because they want to keep their jobs. They don't want to get deported. It's like, oh, they ain't going to say nothing, man. They don't want to go back to Jamaica, so they're not going to say anything. That's how these Edomites think. This is showing a red irritated bite on his skin. Hey, and that's part of the curses too. In Deuteronomy 28, you're going to be having an itch, an irritation. That's crazy, man. Most High put all of that right there. So this is just another sign, man, that these are Israelites, man, because only Israelites go through shit like this. You don't see no other races going through some shit like this under these devils. All right. Deuteronomy 28 verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Doesn't matter where you are. You can be in a city, in the suburbs, in the rural areas, wherever you go, and curse is going to be on you. Cursed shall be thy basket. So they could stay. They could be in Jamaica. They're going to be under the curses. They could go to Canada. They're going to be under the curses. So it doesn't matter. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. All the money they make, all the money they save up, is gone, man. You know how hard it is to save money is Jake. There's always something that comes up, man. It's just, a family needs money, your mom gets sick, your little brother needs medicine or something. Always something that comes up, man. Verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep. Hey, so even your children are going to be cursed, man. They're going to inherit that curse of being Israelites. All right, verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Okay, so from the moment you're born to the moment that you die, man, you're going to be under these curses. Jake always working hard, never getting the same recognition that other nations are getting for their hard work. Yahweh shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings whereby thou hast forsaken me. Hey, wasn't that man rebuking those workers there? That was a vexation, man. Probably behind closed doors, he's probably cursing at him. He's probably saying all these fucking, N-words. You know how these devils get down. All right, and this is all because of the wickedness of Israel, man. This is Jake's worshiping false gods. All right, skipping down to verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always. Isn't that what's literally happening, man? These people are working in agriculture. All right, they're working agricultural jobs, and everything, all the fruits, all the vegetables, all the harvests, everything they bring in, man, that shit is getting taken up by another nation, man, by devils. All right. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. And that was enough to get them angry, man. Almost drive them crazy. That's enough to drive a man crazy. All right. And they're so mad that they had to start those petitions. Jamaican government had to come to see what was up, but you know how it is, man. They'll probably be on their best behavior, and as soon as Jamaican government is gone, they'll go right back to being devils. Verse 39, them thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. These worms, that could be a double entendre there. Scripture, man. It would be literal worms, and there's also these heathens, man. These heathens are like worms. Hey, remember, worms could be a metaphor for people. Jacob is like a worm. All right. All right, skipping down to verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. Hey, and that's because Jake went off. All right, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. All right, notice how it says there forever, right? You know, if you're reading these scriptures, you're thinking, oh, that means for all eternity it's gonna be like that. But you got to keep in mind that that just means a long ass time, all right? That just means a long ass time, because the Most High is the good news. The Most High is gonna reverse all that when Yahweh Shai comes back. All right, Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. All right, that doesn't sound like forever now, does it? All right, like the concept of forever that people have. No. All right, the Most High is gonna reverse all that. He's gonna put those curses. He's gonna put these heathens, all right, in captivity under us. All right, under the nation of Israel. All right, so this Edomite right here, he could very well be a slave to one of those workers there. All right, the Most High, he could, all those slave owners back during the times of slavery, the Most High could put them under slavery, under those very same slaves that they had, all right, Israelites, so-called black people, Hispanics, Native Americans. So that's the only hope we got, man. That the Most High, sends his son Yahweh Shai, put all the heathens in submission. All right, and we'll finally be in our land, man, and we'll finally be on top, and we won't have these curses on us. Our storehouses, our baskets gonna be blessed. We ain't gonna have no diseases, no pestilence, no vexation, no curses, no rebuke. All right, but all of that is gonna come upon these heathens. All right, we're gonna be treating them like that. I can only laugh, man, because I'm just imagining it in the kingdom, man. Hey, brothers whipping they slaves and all that, man. That brings a smile to my face. All right, so that's the only hope we have, man. All right, for Yahweh Shai to put everything in order. All right, and for the Most High to put these curses upon our enemies, because all right, all this, these curses are not gonna end until Yahweh Shai comes back, and he's coming back soon. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.